Let's take a look at what happened last Friday at the Tesla shareholders meeting. The shareholders have agreed to Elon's $1 trillion package. Has this impacted the stock positively? And what about the rest of the market? Stock indices, gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's do this. Let's watch the reaction of the shareholders after the announcement that the pay package was approved.
Sixth and finally, on the 2025 CEO Performance Award to our founder and CEO Elon Musk, with over 75% voting in favor.
Yeah, the shareholders present there were ecstatic. We can see Kimball Musk right here.
I declare this meeting is now closed. Elon Musk.
And let's see Elon's reaction. This is his dance right here. Anyhow, we would have expected the stock, Tesla stock, to just shoot up. This was the expectation, but no, this is not what happened. So the day before, the stock went as high as 467.13. Yeah, not coincidentally, 467.13 is our top, is our horizontal resistance at the top of the congestion zone. So we touched it the day before and went down the day after. But at the same time, where do we stop? We stopped at 420.46. We know that number. Basically, Tesla is still into a congestion zone. And to be clear, we are into a double support congestion zone. Sometimes we go down to 410.25 right here, 410.25. Sometimes we go a little bit higher. I could draw another line. But most of the time we stopped at 420.26. This is just how things work. It happens a lot that we have the double support. Sometimes we stop at the first one, sometimes we stop at the second one. And nobody knows which support is going to be used when. But we know that the outmost is 410.25 at the bottom, and the outermost at the top is 467.13. Yeah, this is not what was expected. I was expecting that Tesla would be shooting up because this means that Elon is going to stay at Tesla because he threatened that he was going to leave. So now he is going to stay. He has no reason to leave, and he can pour his heart out working on Optimus, working on FSD, working on everything that Tesla is really working on. So where does that leave us? It leaves us within the congestion zone right here on the daily chart. So we are just going sideways. We are still into our big bullish channel. The big bullish channel is right here. This is also in play. The smaller bullish channel that we were in for some time, approximately a week or two, is now gone. So we don't have to think about this anymore. Tesla is going sideways within the big bullish channel. So what can happen? If we start breaking above 467.13, this is going to be considered a buy. If we start going lower than 410.25, this is going to be considered a small sell. A small sell because we are still into a bullish channel. So overall, we are bullish. This is only a small sell because we could be going back to maybe 388, which is the support right here. But I don't see Tesla going any lower for now. If we break that bullish channel support, then we can think about other numbers on the downside. But right now, there's no point in doing that. This is where we are. On the daily chart, we have lost our technical indicators. They are bearish. All of our technical indicators are bearish on the daily chart. On the 1 hour chart, let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So we opened lower the first day and recovered pretty good. We have a super long wick at the bottom, but then this only lasted an hour and we started to fall down. And then we started seeing long wicks again at the bottom, showing that buyers were coming in. So buyers started to come in back at 130. But then the sellers, look at this here. The long wick at the top is showing the opposite. Sellers are here. No stochastic at all. There's no impulse. There's no bullish impulse on Tesla on the 1 hour chart. Not even on the 1 hour chart. So until proven otherwise, until we have stochastic that starts to go above 60. We need to conclude that at best we are going to go sideways for a while. If we start going lower than 426.47 on the 1 hour chart, because this is a support on the 1 hour chart, then we can consider that we are going to go lower, namely 420.46. And again, if we lose 420.26, then we are going down to 410.25. So this is what the chart is telling us. Monday can be totally different, and we are going to revise it if we need to every single day of the week. But this is what the chart is telling us right now, and we need to base our decisions on what the chart is telling us. If we base our decisions solely on earnings calls and things like that, we would not have gotten back into Tesla in April when they had a 34% negative earnings surprise. Then the stock started to go super high. So we base our decisions on what the stock is doing and not on conjectures, news. We are grounded on reality. Let's take a look at the rest of the markets. VIX is a little bit too elevated for my taste. On Friday, we even went above 20. So the market is not that stable. We were lower than 1739 not too long ago. But for the past week, we started climbing, and now we are between 1849 and 2053. We are zigzagging right here. If we go lower than 1849, this is going to be an indication that the stock market has a chance to start to go higher. If VIX goes higher than 2053, then this is going to be a sign that the markets are still going to go further down. So the VIX is the barometer of the stock market. Yes, you can find some stocks that are doing the opposite of what the VIX suggests, but as a whole, this is a nice barometer to look at. Dow Jones made a green candle, but we are losing support. We are losing 47.039. And we have barely lost stochastic over 60. So, we are seeing weakness. We are seeing weakness for Dow Jones. SPS has its technical indicators bearish. We still bounce on support at approximately 66.25. So it's not all bad, but trend-wise, we have lost the momentum. QQQ, the same thing. This one is back into its congestion zone that we were in not too long ago, approximately 2 weeks ago. NASDAQ also support. Remember when we broke that support? This was great, a break in support, and we had a nice move. I hope you profited from it. If you sold a little bit, you made profit right here. But now we are back into a congestion zone. And Russell, also the same thing. So all of the major stock indices are trending down, and they don't have stochastic over 60. So the momentum is not bullish right now. Let's take a look at gold and silver. So gold and silver don't have a bullish momentum either. This is what is surprising, because usually when the stock market is not bullish, gold and silver tend to be bullish. But right now, there is no bullishness either with gold. And let's take a look at silver. No bullishness also with silver. Bitcoin, there's no bullishness in Bitcoin at all either. We are into a downtrend. We are so far stabilizing for the past 5 weeks at around 102,000. This is where we are. Ethereum, the same thing. There is no bullishness in that thing. And we are around 3,400. So Ethereum is into this bearish channel. So if we lose 33.53, we are going to 27.34. And we are really zigzagging on it. And I don't like when it's zigzagging. So let's go back on the 1 hour chart to have a clearer, a more precise number right here. At 31.88, if we lose that, then we are going down to 27.34. Bitcoin, the number to watch is 98,000. If we lose 98,094 right here, we are going down to 88,000. Tesla, the stock indices, gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, there's no bullishness in any of them. So don't go in right now. It could go low. Let's take a look also at our beloved BMNR. So BMNR is holding at 40 bucks for the past 4 days. And this fits with the past 5-6 days that Ethereum has been around 3,300. But if Ethereum falls down, there's a possibility that BMNR falls down too. Although with BMNR, they are buying Ethereum all the time. So in theory, each share of BMNR should increase through time, even though Ethereum goes down. But yeah, not the best day yesterday. We need to watch that VIX right here. We need to watch it like a hawk. If it keeps going higher and higher, the stock market is not going to go very far. Watch this. We need to go below 1849. This is a step change. Below 1849, this is a step change. Below 1739, this is another step change. If we are above 2053, this is a step change for the worse. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great weekend. We are going to talk on Monday, unless you are a private Discord member, in which case we are also going to talk on Sunday tomorrow for a Tesla weekly live. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.